Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 20541 Southwest 103rd Avenue here in Tualatin. We're located inside the hallway bathroom. We pulled the toilet going through a 3-inch ABS toilet flange. We just went through the stack and have tied onto the lateral inside the crawl space. We're going to zero out here, check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. We're going to keep the camera moving very quickly here at the beginning. At the end, when we drain it out, we'll reel back slower. Here we go. Hey, it transitions here over to 6-inch concrete pipe. And here at about 90 feet, we have reached the main lateral connection. I'm going to do locates to verify where this is exactly, and then we're going to let the line drain out completely before rolling back. I located the camera head successfully out the main lateral on Southwest 103rd. Should be pretty much all drained out at this point here. On the way out, it looked like we did have some standing water in the line, so we may have some trickling through. As my camera moves the water around, it will kind of cause it to slosh around and trickle. So. Looks like it bells out right here about 70 feet to 4-inch ABS just before it transitions to 6-inch concrete. And right here about 35 feet, this is where the standing water stops at, starts to dissipate. Alright, we're in the front yard area here, in the actual grass. At about, I was getting 2 feet 11 to about 3 feet deep. That's right at that about 3 foot mark there. I've got that marked with a white X. Now we've sloshed a little bit of stuff in and out of this here. But the water level here is going up above the camera lens. We've got an inch of standing water. And you can see how kind of thick the water is with debris. That's the issue, is it causes debris to collect in the line and can block up. And this appears to be our clean out here, and also where the belly begins. Okay, the line comes out to the right of the front door, and I put a white X down. That's just about, it's about maybe 6 inches to a foot in front of that, going away from the house where the clean out is. Alright, I've got this all mapped out. It starts right at the foundation, right as the line exits the home. And again, I have a white X pretty much right over the top of where the clean out is at, as well as the start of the belly here. And then it extends out into the yard. I've got that all mapped out with paint there. It's ranging from about 2 feet 6-7 inches deep right here, out to just barely 3 feet deep once you're in the yard area. I do recommend that be corrected. Generally, what I see is at least 5 feet with at least an inch of standing water is where I typically start to see debris build up. In this circumstance, we've got about a 15-foot section of pipe here, which if you've only got 1 or 2 people in the house is not a huge concern. This becomes a much bigger problem when you have either just lots of people in the house, or especially little kids that you can't control what's going down the line. It's a very hard thing for paper towels and tampons and cooking grease and stuff like that to get through. The items that shouldn't go down the line in the first place will hang up there very easily. But that breaking point I mentioned just a moment ago at 5 feet with at least an inch of standing water, that is where I typically start to see toilet paper collect in the line, which is what is intended to go down there. So that's why at that point I recommend it be corrected. If it's not fixed, I recommend re-scoping the line in a year to see how it looks, to make sure you don't have any buildup that needs to be dealt with. Aside from that, the rest of the line's in good shape, has proper flow, and is functioning properly at this time. At this time, because of the debris buildup is not major, it is still functioning, but not properly.